Thanks for being with us here on Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Christina Evans. As promised, we're going to get into some of those updates that have to do with Nany Guthrie. She's the mother of NBC anchor Savannah Guthrie. I want to put this up on your screen from the Pima County Sheriff's Department saying this: Sheriff Nanos will not be holding any media availability today. The next scheduled briefing is Thursday, February 5th at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so we've been following the very latest coming to us out of Arizona as those authorities are still looking for the 84-year-old mother of the Today Show host, Savannah Guthrie. This is after they say she was taken from her home in Tucson, Arizona against her will over the weekend. It is imperative to note that Nany Guthrie, who was last seen on Saturday night, is found soon. This is because she could die without some of her medication, according to the sheriff's office. And so the last news conference was held on Tuesday, where the sheriff urged the public to offer tips, but revealed very few details about that investigation. And this was put out earlier this morning on their X account, giving an update today saying this: at this point, investigators have not identified a suspect or person of interest in this case. Detectives continue to speak with anyone who may have had contact with Mrs. Guthrie. Detectives are working closely with the Guthrie family. While we appreciate the public's concern, the sharing of unverified accusations or false information is irresponsible and does not assist the investigation. No suspect or person of interest has been identified at this time, signed there at the bottom by the sheriff. And so, of course, we've been tracking and seeing some of those rumors floating online as well here on Live Now from Fox. But that was the official statement from the Pima County Sheriff's Department saying that there is no person of interest at this point. And so we also want to give you this update that we have there from Fox News Digital. Reporter Michael Ruiz saying this: there's some activity at her place today. 2 men in vehicles in the driveway. They declined to answer questions. They have a large flatbed truck with a tank in the back. The sheriff said he does not plan to hold a news briefing unless he has major news to reveal. So I do want to put up some photos there on your screen of Nany Guthrie, as well as those officers and those in Pima County are asking for any information and for folks to contact the tip line if they know anything about her disappearance. But ultimately, Nany was last seen on the evening of January 31st at her home there in Tucson, Arizona. According to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, she was reported missing the following day after her family members were notified that she hadn't shown up for church. Family, though, then went to her residence in Tucson, and Nany was not inside of the home. According to the Arizona Department of Public Safety, they did say that all of her personal belongings, including her wallet, cell phone, and a vehicle, were still at the residence, but she was nowhere to be seen. And once again, those authorities say that it is imperative that she is found soon, because without her necessary medication, her condition could become fatal. But she is described as being 5'5" tall, 150 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. Her clothing, though, at the time of her disappearance is unknown. So we'll continue to keep you updated with the very latest information. I do want to put this up also from Fox News, as they did talk about the fact that President Trump has reached out, saying that Trump calls NBC host Savannah Guthrie as authorities are continuing to search for her mother, Nany Guthrie, according to those White House officials. We'll keep you updated with the very latest if any other information comes to us here on Live Now. We also do plan on checking in with our partners there at Fox 10 in Phoenix. They're about a 2.5 or so hour drive away from that residence near where Nany Guthrie was living at the time, but they have just arrived there on the scene and will continue their coverage of this story as well. We'll check in with our partners to make sure we get the latest information throughout the afternoon and evening. We are going to take this time, though, to slide away for yet another 2-minute commercial break. Stay right here with us on Live Now from Fox.